everybody. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Kim.
And this is ABC Interactive English. What are you doing?
I got one.
What did you get?
Well, all this talk about boats and things, I kind of want to go fishing.
Is this fishing?
It's close enough.
Okay, this looks
another
like
one.
You're getting alligators.
Or it's a crocodile, you never know.
Do you have a lot of experience with fishing?
I love fishing. I used to go fishing all the time as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't gone very much fishing in my life. Did you use a lot of big boats? Were you on a huge, massive boat?
Kind of smaller boats, it was just me and my dad, and we would go out on the lake and kind of, catch some fish.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's just fun.
I've been on some boats before. I've been on rowboats. I've been on canoe boats. I've been on big ferry boats that carry cars before.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Hang on. I think I got something here.
You're getting another one.
Hold on.
That's cheating. You picked it up. Well, I guess we're going to be learning about some more boats coming up, more flying boats. Flying boats may save Venice, part 2.
Most boats in Venice have gas engines, so they can go very fast. Because of that, they make lots of big waves. Those waves hit the buildings and canal walls. That destroys them over time.
All right, we're in Venice. We don't have flying boats yet, but we're getting there.
I hope
Will
so.
they save Venice?
I think they will.
You think they will?
Well, I hope they will.
Let's find out. It says, most boats in Venice have gas engines, so they can go very fast.
Aha!
Yeah, you don't want to take all day just sitting in the canal going, are we there yet?
Well,
are we there yet?
I suppose if you're there on a holiday or vacation, then maybe you could take one of those gondola boats, and that's where the man pushes it with a big stick, basically. That would be a lot of fun. But yeah, if you're trying to get somewhere, you need an engine on that boat. So an engine, that's a noun, and that's a complex machine with a lot of pieces that help to make something move. So this would be like a machine on the boat that helps it move very fast. And
Right, so a lot of vehicles have engines. Cars have engines, buses have engines, trains have engines. It's anything that helps these vehicles move.
Yeah, exactly. I've even seen some bicycles with engines on them.
Oh, yeah.
It's very funny to watch these people on a bicycle going very fast with the engine.
It's not quite a scooter, but it's getting there.
Yeah. So now the bicycles, those use usually some sort of other fuel or energy, but engines often use gas. Gas is the fuel for a lot of different kinds of engines. And so that's actually short for gasoline. So gas is gasoline. You put that into your car to make it go. Most cars.
Yep.
But nowadays there's things like a Tesla. It doesn't need gas at all.
Yeah, those are electric. So gas is actually on the way out because, as we've figured out, it's actually polluting the environment, making things really difficult for the air that we breathe, and it's just really not good. So people these days are trying to find a different way to make their vehicles go and to power their engines. And one is gas, but that's hopefully on its way out.
Well, whatever we use, we need something to go fast. We don't want to go very slow places,
Yes.
so we need to go fast. And fast is an adverb, and it has the same meaning as quick. And so you could say, I want to go there very quick or quickly. So I want to go there quickly. And so I want to go there fast. Let's get there fast.
Yeah, don't waste time. Let's go. You need to go there quickly. You need to get there right now. You want to get there fast. And the opposite, of course, is slow. So we can think of the classic story, the turtle and the hare. The turtle is very, very, very slow. The rabbit is very, very fast. And we all know how that story ends. Maybe fast isn't always the best.
Maybe if the rabbit had an engine.
Engine-powered rabbit. This is how you win the race.
That would
Pay
do it.
attention.
Well, let's continue on. It says, because of that, they make lots of big waves.
Yeah, so if you've ever seen boats like ferries that go from one place to another, carry cars and people, like the ferry that goes from Danshui to Bali, okay, when these engine-powered boats go on the water, they do make a lot of really big waves behind them.
Yeah.
And they can make you sick if you're not used to traveling on a boat because you're going up and down, the waves are going like this, and it's just awful.
So wave is a noun, and that is when the water moves up and then moves down and then moves up and then moves down and up and down and up and down like this. Those are the waves on the water. But we also have waves during a baseball game or during sports games. People will stand up and move their hands up to make it look like a wave of people. It's kind of funny and very fun.
Yeah, and of course we all know to wave hello to somebody. These are all ways that we can use that word.
Yeah, but here we're definitely talking about the water.
Yeah, so
continuing on.
It continues. Those waves hit the buildings and canal walls. That destroys them over time.
Oh, I thought it was destroying the buildings, like the boats were hitting the building, but they're not. It's the waves are hitting the building.
Right, so we see this a lot on the coast of places. So the waves keep hitting the coast and they eat the rock, and then the shoreline and the beach actually gets thinner and smaller over time.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's what's happening to the buildings here as well. The waves are kind of hitting them, and they keep hitting them over and over. It's kind of eating the rock, and then therefore the houses are getting lower.
So what is hit?
So to hit is to touch something with force. So you can hit somebody really hard, or you can just hit something like a car. If you get in a car accident, it's when two cars hit each other. You can hit something lightly, like, oops, sorry, I just hit into you. Oh, sorry. So the waves in this case are using some kind of force to hit the walls, and they're eating away at the earth below.
Yeah, and with enough hits, it can destroy the building. And if you destroy something, it is broken and you can't repair it. It can't be fixed. It's so broken, you can't fix that thing anymore. And that's what's happening to the buildings there. I'm really sad.
I know, it's such a shame that such a beautiful place is having this problem. So,
Yeah.
But I still got a question. Where are the flying boats?
I want flying boats.
Maybe they'll be there after the break.
I hope so.
All right, let's see.
Now, there is a new boat on the market. It runs on electricity and has wings under it. When the boat starts to go fast, it rises from the water. Because the boat flies above the water, it doesn't make lots of big waves. It may be the answer to Venice's problem.
Welcome back from the break, and I'm really hoping we learn about these flying boats.
Flying boats, flying
Come on,
boats.
I want to see them fly.
All right, as our article continues, now there is a new boat on the market. Aha, here they come. It runs on electricity and has wings under it.
Wings?
The boat has wings.
Ooh, so it's on the market. It's on the market. That means it's for sale. You can buy it, or people can buy it nowadays, and now it's ready to be bought. But it has wings.
Yeah, right?
Oh, we're
So,
getting close to flying boats.
A boat is not something that you think of that would have wings. When I think of wings, I think of birds. Birds have wings.
Yeah, birds have wings. Airplanes have
Airplanes?
wings. I wish I had wings.
I know, me too. But wings are not something that I think of when I think of a boat. There's just these things that help things to fly, like birds and airplanes.
Yeah.
So putting them on a boat, I mean, that's one step towards flying, but how does this all work?
I don't know. But now, well, speaking of how does it work, these boats use electricity, right? These are electric boats. They use electricity. Electricity is hard to define, but it's really easy to understand. If you have a cell phone and it's dying, the battery is almost out, well, you take the cable and plug it into the wall, and the wall will give you electricity. The electricity is what helps the battery to go back up. Or when you turn on the lights, the lights use electricity to turn on. That is electricity. Have you ever had a situation where the electricity was out?
Yeah, sometimes if there's a really bad thunderstorm, the electricity can go out and then you're totally in the dark. You have to go back to using candles.
Yeah, or flashlights and candles. I've had to do that a lot before. And especially here in Taiwan, I live in Danshui, and it happens quite often, actually.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Well, when the boat starts to go fast, it rises from the water. Okay, so wings, yeah, they do help things rise. So if you ever watch an airplane take off, you can see it slowly starting out here and then it goes up. It rises, which is to go up slowly. So airplanes can rise when they take off, and that's what their wings help them do. So it looks like the boat is using the same kind of idea.
So hang on. So it's got wings. I want to break this down. It's got wings, and it rises. Does it ever go out of the water?
Good question.
I hope so.
That would mean that it's flying.
Well, that's what I want. I want the flying boat.
All right.
Okay, let's see what happens next. So it says, because the boat flies above the water, it doesn't make lots of big waves. It may be the answer to Venice's problem. Wait, hang on. So the boat is above, but the wings are still in the water?
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like they're cutting through the water with the wings, which means that there's less waves, so less damage to the buildings.
Oh, okay, I guess that's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not exactly the flying boat like how we think of the boat's going to be taking off from Venice's airport and flying above the canals. And
I imagine them flying next to airplanes and boats
there's
just
Venice.
flying. That'd be so cool.
It would be cool. So while it's not exactly flying, it still is kind of above the water a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so above is to be over something or higher than something else. So the boat is above the water's down here, the boat's maybe up here. Not really high in the sky like we were hoping, but still above the water to make sure that it is flying.
Yeah.
So it is flying, sort of.
Kind of flying.
Kind of.
It's close enough. Have you ever been in a boat like that?
I haven't, which is why I would really like to see this kind of boat. I'm more interested in how it looks.
I imagine it has to go really fast.
Yeah, how fast are they going through these canals?
Yeah.
It's like
how can they do that? I wish I could see a video about that. Maybe that's something I will have to research later.
I'm getting on YouTube after this. This is very interesting. Yeah.
I want to know about these flying boats and
Me
how it
too.
looks.
All right, well, make sure that you too look up the flying boats to actually get a visual on how this works. It sounds really cool. And thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Most boats in Venice have gas engines, so they can go very fast. Because of that, they make lots of big waves. Those waves hit the buildings and canal walls. That destroys them over time. Now, there is a new boat on the market. It runs on electricity and has wings under it. When the boat starts to go fast, it rises from the water. Because the boat flies above the water, it doesn't make lots of big waves. It may be the answer to Venice's problem.
Hello， 我是维尼，很高兴又见到大家了。今天有哪一些新单字呢？一起来看一下。今天的第一个生字是 gas， 名词，汽油。What kind of gas do you put in your boat？ 你的船加的是哪一种油呢？第二个字是 fast， 副词，它是快速的。那它反义词呢是 slowly， 就是缓慢的。Susan drove fast because she didn't want to be late for work. Susan 开很快，因为她不想要上班迟到。第三个是 wave， 名词，波浪、海浪。Andy really likes to watch the waves. Andy 很喜欢看海浪。那最后这个字是 wing， 名词，它就是船翼或是机翼。John and I can see the wing of the plane from our seats. John 和我可以从我们的座位看得到飞机的机翼。接着来看一下今天的文法。第一个用语是副词片语 over time， 随着时间过去。It's better to lose weight slowly over time. 随着时间慢慢来减重比较好，减肥要循序渐进啦。下一个用语是 on the market， 新产品问世。Market 呢指的是销售市场的意思。This is the best smartphone on the market. 这是市面上最棒的一台智慧型手机。最后一个是 run on something， 靠某物运转，以某物为动力。 那 run 呢，在此为运转、运行的意思。The machine runs on the power of the wind。这台机器呢是靠风力来发电。
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen.
And I'm Brandon.
Okay, we're gonna play a game called Word Drop, where each of us has 3 words or phrases on these cards that we have not looked at, and we're gonna try to work it into a conversation as casually as possible. All right, Brandon, do you wanna go first or me? I'll go first. Okay. All right. So I am driving, and as I'm driving, I feel like I could just go on forever and ever because I just love driving. I love the feel of the wind in my hair. And then the music, I can sing to it as loud as possible, but then I worry because what if I run out of gas?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've actually had that happen to me. You know, I was driving and over time my gas became less and less until I had none left.
Oh, well, I guess that just means that maybe you have a really bad car. Maybe you should try to get a better car. Maybe you should do some research and check out what the best car is on the market.
Oh, yeah. You know, I heard they have a new kind of car that has wings on it.
No way. I've never heard of a car with wings. I almost feel like you're lying because that just doesn't even seem like it's real. But I'm sure if you had a car like that, like you would totally be able to just drive and just be super fast. You could just drive fast down the highway, like that.
I could, however, this car has wings for the ocean.
Oh my
and
God.
it can go on the waves.
Oh my gosh.
Real fast.
You're lying, there's no car like that.
I wish.
See you next time!